Welcome to this 12 News special report. Throughout the month of July, we'll be partnering with Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters. The group helps adults across the state connect with younger Kansans in need of mentoring. You can volunteer, you can enroll your child, and you could enter our raffle for a chance to win thousands of dollars. We'll be walking you through all of that over the next 15 minutes. But first, we want to give you some in-depth looks at the people involved in Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters. Adults or bigs get matched with kids or teens or littles and help them learn, grow, and have fun. 12 News anchor Lane Alter sat down with one pair, Tom and George.
So when you joined, what were you kind of hoping would happen?
Well, I was hoping that I'd be able to be an influence in somebody's life and make a difference, and maybe we would become friends, which we have.
So George was 6. What did you think when you first met him?
I thought, boy, this guy is little. He had a little bit of a streak where he had a little problem in school. You know, I guess you don't know what to expect when you get matched. But I remember the first time I got called to the principal's office, thought, oh no, and I go in there and George is sitting there with the principal and the teacher, and I'm thinking, how do I get through this? But we got through it, and each year he got better. And there was a lot of help I got from Big Brothers. If ever I got stuck, like, what do I do with George in this situation, you know, they would help.
George, do you remember what you thought when you first met Tom?
But my first impression, that I cannot remember, but I do think, I do feel that it was a little old. He was older than I thought. But when I was very young, I thought of him as just someone there to help. And someone fun to hang out with too.
What do you feel like has been the greatest thing that you have gotten out of this experience?
Seeing him grow, seeing him mature, coming out of his shell a little bit. We're still working on that. We're taking improv classes at the Flying Pig. So giving him a first-time experience with things. First time we went to the melodrama, first time he flew a kite, first time he had a root beer float. And he was like, wow, what is this? Do people know about this?
How do you think your life would have been different if you had never been matched?
That's something I thought about as well. I'm like, where could I have gone without him? You know, probably worse. Probably a lot worse, because I had anger issues back then. He helped me through it.
You guys have been together 13 years. Where do you see this relationship going in the future?
Oh, I'll still hang out with him. And if, you know, I get kids, I'll show them off to him. Say, hey, see your Uncle Tom.
Yeah, I don't see an end in sight.
If you want to become a big, it doesn't take a lot of your time. This is the Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters website. All you have to do is click right here where it says Become a Big. It's right at the top. It'll walk you through some of the main questions that you might have, and you can fill out an application online. We do have a link to that website. It's right here on our app right now. You'll find it under the links that we mentioned page. You'll also find on the app a button to take you to that raffle where you could win $25,000. You can also just scan this QR code on the screen to get your raffle ticket. Tickets are $50, and it helps Big Brothers Big Sisters match kids across Kansas. Along with that grand prize, you can win preseason Chiefs tickets and autographed memorabilia or a pair of diamond earrings. Welcome back to this 12 News special report in conjunction with our partners at Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters. We're introducing you to a handful of matches between bigs and littles and letting them describe the impact it's had on their lives. 12 News anchor Michael Schwenke sat down with Jennifer and Keturah.
How old are you again?
11.
She sounds like she's 20.
I know, she's very mature.
Not too many kids can talk like that.
We have some deep conversations. I'm like, dang.
Jennifer, take me back to your decision to become a big. How did that come about?
So through my job, I was doing work recruiting bigs for our company, and I kept thinking, oh, I should do this. I don't have the time. I'm going to wait. And then I did a volunteer with them and just decided it was time.
What's it meant to you?
It's been a lot of I don't have kids of my own, but I love kids, and having a kid in my life she's a great kid, and getting to have that closer friendship, and then also feeling like I'm giving back a little bit, but I get just as much, if not more, from our relationship.
It reverses, doesn't it?
Yes.
Katura, what do you think? What's your favorite part of it?
Spending time with her and having fun. Because when we do a lot of things, we mostly try new things, but sometimes we'll go back to the old things, but when we do, we I don't know. I just like spending time with her, it's fun.
You look forward to it?
Yeah, I want to do it till at least I get old enough to the point where I can't.
Why do you think you look forward to it?
Because I like spending time with other people, and plus Jennifer's really cool, and she, when we go out and do different things, we have this little book that we got together, and we write things down that we'll do next time, and we write things that we want to do in the future and stuff.
Jennifer, she said you're cool.
I
Did you know you're cool?
No.
Why is she?
Because I feel like cool people are sweet, and they their personality. I don't know. Her personality is just a really cool person. She knows how to give advice. She knows how to. She's very patient. She's very I don't know. It's kind of like a godmom, kind of, but a big sister at the same time. That's kind of how I look at her as. So yeah.
Is that fun to hear?
Yes, means a lot.
Because she's probably never verbalized that before, right?
No. And I know how much her godmom means to her too, so that's really special.
What do you tell other people who have maybe thought about it?
It's not as hard as you think it is. We just hang out and are friends, and it's not a major drain on me. I enjoy spending the time with her and doing it. It's not a duty, it's not an obligation that I have to do. It's something I get to do.
The biggest need right now is for more adults to join and become bigs, but if you want to enroll your child to become a little, the Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters website does have a section for you too. All you have to do is go to KWCH, go to our app, and then go to the links that we mentioned page, and that will take you to our website. Remember that you can enter our raffle for a chance to win $25,000. Just scan the QR code you see right there on your screen. That'll take you to get your ticket. It does cost $50 per ticket. It enters you for the grand prize along with preseason Chiefs tickets and other prizes. We will be announcing that winner at the end of July. As we wrap up this special report on Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters, we want to introduce you to one more pairing, or tripling in this case. 12 News anchor Jacob Albrock spoke with this couple who became bigs together.
So which camera am I supposed to look at?
So you just talk to Jacob like
you guys don't know
normal
what
conversation.
ignore the cameras. Yep. And we'll make it easy on you.
Try to ignore the cameras if that's possible. There's only 3 of them sitting there. Just don't look at it. I've been part of the organization for going on 3 years as a member of the board of directors for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we've been a Bigs family for 7 weeks. So we're new to this.
And Landon is your first?
He is our first match, absolutely.
I hadn't heard of couples until 5 minutes ago. So that's a pretty cool program and a pretty cool opportunity, because I think that's a part of it, right, is time commitment.
It is. It's a great way for a couple to be involved, and especially for the little, especially when we're all busy, we all have a lot of things going. And the one thing about Big Brothers Big Sister, I think the misnomer is that it's a huge time commitment, but it's really not.
It's tough to be a kid in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
How much easier does a program like this make that for you?
It makes it a lot easier. It makes me feel better about myself and feel better about moving on and trying new things.
Tell me, as much as you're comfortable with Landon, what brings you to this program? What creates the desire for you to have a relationship like this?
it's fun to be with other people, and I really enjoy being with Brian and Holly, and it's just something that I knew if I didn't do, I'd regret.
You know, we're a great example of a family that has, you know, matched up with a great young man in Landon, and we're looking forward to what the next years are coming to, unless you decide you don't want to be with us anymore. But
I will still want to be with you guys no matter what.
okay. That's what's exciting.
One more look at this QR code. If you need another chance to scan it, we'll announce a $25,000 winner at the end of the month. Thank you so much for watching.